Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Spinning here once again for those that love sound, music, and stuff. I'm sorry it's been a while, but I'm back. Christmas and New Year was kind of hectic in a good way. But today, it's a one-track, one library featuring an instrument that came out a couple of months ago. It is the fabulous Gravity 2. For those that love cinematic sound design, trailer hits, stings, textures, and all of that goodness, this beast is for you. So it's a one-track, one library. I've done a track to this picture. It's a sad baby behind glass, which I thought looked kind of freaky. So you can probably hear a bit of the track. That is all Gravity 2. There are 1001 videos out there featuring Gravity 2. So what I won't do is take you for a deep dive through the instrument. Do check out Heavyocity's videos on this because they cover everything for you. But what I will do is show you how I have fun with it, how I use it. So spoiler alert, it's fabulous. You know me by now. I don't really do videos on things I don't like. This is the fabulous Gravity 2. So folks, this is Gravity 2, Heavyocity. As you can see, in my humble opinion, I think the GUI is fabulous. It's gorgeous. It's very clear. It's very clean. And it's easy to navigate. Let's go to the old one. So this is the old Gravity down here. As you can see, it's sort of, it's similar. It was very navigatable. But in my humble opinion, I think the new one is stunning. I won't take you for a deep dive through what you do with this. I'll just, as I said in the intro, I'll just show you what I sort of like to play with and just give you a very brief overview. Again, look at the Heavyocity videos for this. This is how it comes out of the box. This is the first one on the Gravity Designer. This is Dark Dusk. So as you can hear, it's sort of pulsy, it's cinematic-y. As you can see, you've got 3 instruments here that you can play with. You can find them all here if you want to get the sound. I know I'm going to go quickly, but I'll just show you. Press the auto thing, audition. Hull knock if you want that on source 1. Drag it to there. Let's do a different one, textures. I like stars at the sun. Let's go for number 2. I don't know. Stings. Do we want stings? Why not? Why not? Let's go to 3. So I know it's a bit weird. Under here are your snapshots. You've got cue creators, rhythmic beds, tonal textures, atonal textures, stings, transitions, impacts. I mean, let's go for cue creators. Rhythmic moods. Let's go into the unknown. Into the unknown. That is just channel 3. That is 1. That's 2 as well. Yeah, it's a cue creator. It sort of gets you started. Very quickly, all these pages down here, drive, motion, space, they are all independent according to which channel you're on. So I'm on the motion. If I go to 2, it's changed. 3, it's changed. It's deep and it's fabulous. This page is your little mixer. Let me just turn the macro sequencer off. This is a little bit like the Ascend engine. In fact, it's very, very similar to the Ascend engine, link above, where you can favor different channels. So let me just under here, let me just change the range. So if I just play, you'll see I'm playing all channels. So if I go up here, I'm favoring channel 1. Up here, favoring channel 3, 2. You can automate this. Let's do 2 bar. No, can't read it. Let's go 2 bars. Again, it's just going to play it for you. This is a little random sending off grains in various directions, giving you, again, a little bit of different sound sources. Let's turn it on. So about the pops. See the little grains flying around. If I turn the automation off, Turn up the speed of him. Yeah, it just helps create lots of different sort of sounds. The macro sequencer, fairly self-explanatory. Turn it on. It starts doing whatever you want here. Let's turn up the rate. And it's dependent on these. Now, if you go to, let's say, drive, this is global. So if I turn it down, it's only going to do about half of what I want it to do according to this. That's your little macro sequencer. This is, again, so deep. You've got little sequences for every single one of these. You can waveform, you can sample start. Now, just this button, it's a little bit faded at the minute, but if there was a rhythmic pattern, let's say, oh, I don't know, let's find a rhythmic bed. Free climber. And as you can see, these are very rhythmical. They are, as it were, downbeat dependent. If I change the sample start to here, and if I press this button, this is really useful. It syncs it to the next beat. So whenever you press a key, it'll stay in tempo. I think that's brilliant. So you don't have to faff and get this sample start exactly as you need. Your browser and your global effects. So then you have your menu engines, and these are very specific of the sounds that you get within Gravity 2. Rhythmic pedals, textures, stings, transition, impacts, very similar to the old Gravity where you've got hits, pads, rises, stings. So this is a lot of fun. Let's say I want textures, modal. Oh, look at all of this. Open world, let's have. I mean, isn't that lovely? You have global controls of the filter, EQ. You can have a little macro control here. You can have your mod wheel assigned to all of these. So if I want more space for this one, let's turn up the mix a bit more. Let's do the pitch all the way down. So if I don't want all of the others moved, turn the globals down here. Quite fun. So let's go to the motion. Let's turn the gate on. Turn that up. Turn the space off. Yeah. Let's turn the pitch on, why not? Right, let's turn the rate up. Kind of weird. Again, this is how I have fun with it, really. It's very silly. So the menu XL is exactly the same sound sources, but they are in combos. So category menus. Let's just have rhythmic pedals. Triplet menu, shall we? Fabulousness. And you've got so many, they're spread out all across the keys. It's just so big. Combo menus. Essential scoring elements, triplets. So again, it's spread out over the keyboards. So if I go to this one, you can assign all of these to individual keys here. So again, triplets height, textures, and stings there. I mean, again, these are a bit like cue creators. These are all on one key. The C, if you want to change the key down here, very easily, let's go to E. Yeah, I'll be here all day just showing you everything. I think what I should do is just very briefly show you my track and what I did. These are my MIDI tracks, and I've color-coded them in terms of what they were. So pulses were really purples, yellows, FX, reds, basses, and all of that. So let me just show you my contact. As you can see, I've taken snapshots. I've created some. I've called them my own thing. So and created different snapshots under user categories. So here we go: JS, Nervy Pulse, Motion Bell Note, all of this weird impact, things like this. And what I do is I either start from scratch or I will take something that I vaguely like the sound of and tweak the bejesus out of until I find something that's I really find interesting. So all I really did was create this scary as hell thing around this pulse down here. Where I just used the space and the mod wheel and yeah. I started with this moody pulse and I added little layers to it to create this sort of ambiance. I don't like a baby looking at me in a strange way through a pane of glass. And the rest sort of just followed. I had this nice pad. Just sort of as a texture. And I'd introduce extra little other pulses. Here we go. I call this a little motion bell note. Just a bit of texture. Yeah. What else was fun? Oh, this bell tone thing. All fairly moody. And you can see them all here. I used the Excel, I used the designer, I used just the menu, just to give me a starting point and tweak. So let me play you the entire track. I bounced it all down and mixed it. So here we go. As you can see, the purples are the sort of pulses. You've got your pad here in the blue. You've got bass information in the reds, and all of these yellows are effects and sort of impacts and stuff like this. So without further ado, here is the strange baby face or some face behind a pane of glass that I found freaky. Sort of someone's watching you through rain or frosted glass. Anyway, here it is. So that's my very, very strange, weird, slightly scary track. If you do like this, please give it a like. If you like what I do, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be informed of anything I do in the near future. And I promise you it won't be nearly as long as it has been since the last video. So that was Gravity 2, folks. Heavyocity, huge thumbs up. I love Heavyocity stuff, and I couldn't do without it, really. So until the next time, folks, stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.